We love it. And it's getting slowly to be ours.
All right, we're broadcasting, we're recording, we're streaming.
Yeah, I saw a commercial.
All looks good. Okay, PJ, we are looking good in here.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready? Because
I'm gonna display the chip counts real quick.
Small, big, small, big.
Let me give me just a minute to display the chip counts, okay?
I can wait.
All right. Let me just put up the display of the chip counts here. Coming back from our second or third break, and this will be the last break of the night. We have Heather sitting on 14,400, Ed on 28,500, and Paul at 16,300. So it's anybody's game. And let's get right back to the action. Thanks for watching. You're watching Chase the Bracelet at chasethebracelet.com. Left to right, we have Heather, Ed, and then Paul Moskowitz. Paul looks like he's sitting on the big blind. So Heather to act first. Might be Ed on the button.
Yes, I am.
Okay, Ed's on the button, so he's to act first.
How are you?
Going up.
Ed announces a raise with his King 9.
There we go. I like that.
3,000.
Makes it 3,000 to play.
That's the way to play three-handed. Heather folds. What are the blinds? Okay, blinds are 600, 1,200.
I like the amount of the raise, too.
3,000?
Yeah, just enough where you don't overcommit yourself to something and still put a little pressure on them.
I believe it. She didn't, I did.
That's one of the things that's becoming more standard in tournament poker is the lower raises. Instead of, it used to be 3x everything, and now 2, 2.5.
Sorry.
It's okay, no.
Very true.
Too late?
Too late. It was suited. The kind of hand that you would grab.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, you would call.
I kind of actually wish somebody would write a book on
A small raise.
how to play low stakes, medium stakes, and then
Oh,
high
yeah.
stakes. Because all those books out there are written in a high stakes fashion.
There are some low stakes books out there. I can't remember the names of them offhand. I've seen a couple of them.
Like table poker.
Yeah, like, well, I mean, mostly for cash games, though. For the low stake cash games.
I see.
Right. That's right. She's right.
Okay.
We're not right.
We don't go on. We're just throwing.
Moskowitz with ace 10 of hearts.
But looks like he might get a walk unless Ed gets a little frisky here.
I could see him calling it.
Not as tough as you, or not as well as
Yeah.
Look at how Paul was
No, I was.
But moves to Ed. Ed will act first this hand.
Absolutely.
that was a training in there.
Don't fall to the game
I had 8 high. I wasn't.
You wait till you see the card so I can get it now. You just watch.
Right in the book.
You're watching Chase the Bracelet, game number 3 of season 3.
Gone.
Heather gets a walk with her 2-8.
It's okay. It was a good hand.
My two didn't even add up.
If you're interested in becoming a contestant on Chase the Bracelet, or just to be up on the things that we're doing, all the changing that we're doing, go on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Chase the Bracelet, and it takes you right to our Facebook page if you like us. And you'll be able to watch our videos and share them with friends.
Everybody's sitting here looking at us. And
We are actually on
I can feel it.
LinkedIn also. We have quite a few really good contacts on there.
Raise to 3,000.
We might get a big pot going here.
Yeah, and it's our 2 big stacks too. Bigger stacks.
Pair heads, or especially when it's down to heads up between two people like that. It's just
What was Heather's raise?
Raise has been announced.
Okay.
Ed,
it's re-raising.
Ed is ahead at the moment.
I see Heather shoving here.
10,000
I do too.
straight.
Raised to 10,000.
7,000.
Well, that's her only move. It's
Was
fold
it-
or shove now. She can't just call.
Well, let's just do it.
All in.
Let's
Yeah.
just do it. All right, now Ed has to think about it.
Not much of a decision, I don't think, when you commit 10,000 already.
Go up.
Heather wins this. She'll be the chip leader.
Yeah.
Ace queen. Ace
You got to win the flips to win the tournament.
Oh,
That sounds like
yeah.
a 7. in the
It sounded like
window.
a 7 in the window, yeah.
Yep.
Vote it up. Wow, sweetie.
Full house for Ed.
Sorry, Heather.
That makes Ed a huge chip leader
Yes,
now.
it does. Yep. Heather out in third place for game number 3 of season 3, Chase Bracelet.
Nothing you can do there. You got to go broke in that hand.
I guess you saw that coming, huh?
Like a freight train.
Well, as soon as they came up, I said, I think we're going to get a big pot.
Yeah. It was definitely a coin flip.
Yeah, you got to go with it.
You are the button master, so you.
It was a nice re-raise,
It was. It
but
was.
I'm not fully in that
No.
position.
Oh, the cards you guys have been getting, those were both of them
I
were
just,
premium hands.
I just wish I had enough to shove enough because he could have possibly. What did he raise it up?
He made it to 10,000. He could.
He raised it up so much he was.
Yeah,
able- he was,
he
gonna
was
be able to-
committed.
he
Yeah.
was able to that hand.
It's been like that. It's never started. The blinds have never started.
But
Right,
he,
looks like Paul's now
This way, I just
tournament.
go by what I see. You can ask Tony, but.
oh, was he tied for first? Was he
He
one?
and I
Oh, you two were tied.
so
Well, yeah, he's got you now.
ahead there.
Never started the clock.
Not by much.
We've been running for it.
And he's got his work cut out for him here now.
You know, it would have been nice if I could have gotten a few good hands.
So what are you proposing? 2 minutes and 15, just let it raise the blinds. They only go up to 8.
You had a nice big chip stack.
Well, yeah, and then
You were-
anyway.
Yeah.
As chip stacks sometimes do.
Okay.
Ed takes it down with his 6-9. Pre-flop. Yeah.
Oh,
And Paul's short, so.
Yeah. He goes in.
On that aggression, he's gonna really put the hurt on Paul.
Yeah.
That's what we've been saying.
Ed calls with his 3-9.
I'll tell you what, as tight as
Paul
Paul's been,
checks.
I'd be raising every single hand.
We're waiting on him.
Oh, you go to shoving with what he has left behind.
3, 4, 5. Ed hits his 3.
He's gonna bet it.
Paul with a gut shot straight. And 2 overcards.
overs, yeah. I might call here.
Yeah, he does have a bet shot.
Just adjusting the cameras, that's not an earthquake.
no. Yes, no, you're small, sir.
I thought it was the other one.
He's here.
Not
Paul with Queen 3. Tosses it in the muck.
Two-handed, that's
But
Kept him out of trouble.
good keeping him out of trouble. See what's coming on the flop.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it wasn't king 3.
Yeah, it wasn't a king 3
It was
of
the-
diamonds.
I'd like to say hi to my friend Susan, my biggest fan, my only fan.
Well, that's not true, Paul. I think there's one other person that likes the way you play.
Yeah, but they live in Nome, Alaska.
No, I'm with it.
nope.
Because I gave you a walk.
Oh yeah, you're right. Buttons.
So I might say we're starting in poker's 2-7 with it ends up
Yes.
poker's a lot worse than
see that the poker guys are being somewhat fair.
Calls.
Give it again. Close.
Eight six Jack hits the flop.
Check.
Paul Moskowitz ahead at the moment.
Next hand blinds are going up, guys.
Good bet, Paul.
You hear me, PJ?
Yep.
Fold.
Anytime you flop a pair heads up, you got to bet.
Yep.
8, 16.
Like forward this way.
Yeah, just forward. There you go.
So
Yep.
now we're 8 and 16?
Yes, sir.
Or next?
We are right now.
Blinds are
So
8,
you're
16,
small?
and you gotta stop the clock before.
So you heard it. Blinds are 800, 1600. It's in the kitchen.
It's on the counter.
Mhm.
Raise to 35.
Nice.
Awful.
That's why Tara's why I would do that. Especially as tight as Paul's playing.
Yep. I think I was just adding the sound effects for Ed chewing his gum. Is what I was doing.
Oh. Chewing time, I think.
That's right.
Yeah, we're gonna see a flop
Calls.
Yeah, see.
Paul calls with his queen nine.
here. He called.
He needs to raise it more.
16.
Is that
Yeah.
what just called?
Yep, from the small blind.
Check.
Ace eight queen. Paul does pull ahead.
3. Paul, that's 3,000.
That'll be enough to take it.
Fold.
So now if he had raised pre-flop, he might have stoked the pot a little bit more.
Ned would have come along.
Yep. I
But
think
even
so.
if he doesn't come along with it, you take it down there without risking anything
Well,
more.
you know, we didn't even have to move our seats, or they're probably tied in on the cameras.
Yeah, that's
you
good.
know?
I just messed it up.
I guess.
Yeah, she did set up cameras, actually. Yeah, you're gonna be cut off now.
No, you're fine. I've got 3 different views, you guys, so don't worry.
I'll call.
Ed calls with his 4 queen of clubs. Paul checks with his 3 8 of clubs.
If we see clubs here,
Me? Yes, sir. I check.
Both players check. King of spades on the turn.
anybody bets they're going to take us down.
King of clubs, or 6 of clubs, I'm sorry.
We can show some club things.
I check.
All right, I'll check.
I have,
Queen high takes
I
it
have
for
a
Ed.
dealer's hand.
Ah, I get queen high.
Boy, I'm getting clubs to
Try and figure out a way to make that work.
Yeah,
Wait
that's
out.
a bit fun, huh?
Huh? It's
Clubs
like,
have been fun.
I thought for sure the flop was gonna come 3-3-8, you know, because the magic, magic.
One
hand.
time, right, yeah.
But no.
Like,
I wanna see how magical this hand really is.
You gotta believe in it. He didn't really believe in it.
I gotta say hi to B-Dub down in Florida, down by the equator.
Did you see that?
Say hi to, they love it down there in Florida.
See if Paul raises here.
3 straight.
3,000 now.
3 straight.
You gotta
Raises
make
to
32.
3,000.
Oh, gotta make it
I
30.
like it.
No.
Good raise amount too.
Now what do you call?
With his stack, I would call here.
Oh.
Blocking you
No.
out.
No, no, you're fine.
Okay.
Blind. and I can't see.
Ed folds and Paul takes down the pot.
That's an interesting camera angle there.
Thanks, all.
What?
I say the camera that is on right now, if that could come down just a little bit, that would look good. You'd be able to see a little bit more of the table.
Check.
Oh, see, I'd like to see Paul raise that. Especially when he's limping in like that. See, now you got second. Yeah.
This is where we're gonna see him.
Yep.
Yeah, we could see some action here.
Ed catching the 10 and Paul catching his 8.
That's why I like to raise the queen 8.
That's a good shot. It's like Ed reaching for chips.
Yes, he is. And not very well. The alarms aren't going off in Paul's head right
Call.
now.
Oh, he just called? He left?
Just called, yep. 6 of hearts on the turn.
Yeah. Good check,
Call
Paul.
check.
Good check.
Yeah, just check behind.
Yeah, I don't think. Right there.
Ed bets 5,000.
5,000 bet by Ed. Paul folds.
Yeah. I don't think he was fooled one bit by that acting job.
Good one, good one. You two pair?
Yeah, I thought you were coming in there. Why did that look?
You went to call it. I mean,
Mhm.
you called. Right?
So we're down. What's that?
I got the phone.
Oh, would be great. We're down to heads up action on Chase a Bracelet. Ed Wurgler on the left and Paul Moskowitz on the right.
I call.
Paul calls with the Jack 8 of clubs.
He can't have too much more. Oh, he's got it stacked behind the golf ball. I couldn't see it. Still
look
not a
like
lot
much.
there.
Looks like Paul's under 5,000 in chips. Let's see what this flop does. 6, 10, 10 hits neither player. Both players check. 8 of hearts on the turn. Paul gets the confidence. Ed, if he caught a 7, would have a straight.
Did Paul bet there?
Yes, he did. I think it was 3,000.
I like a jam better. Now you're giving him odds to draw.
22 call.
Yeah.
Ed does call. Ace of spades on the river.
Yeah.
And
Paul shows his
Worked
8
out
jack
for
for the
him,
win.
It could have got ugly.
Yeah. 2 pair, 10s and 8s with an ace.
They scared me, obviously.
Either take the queen or your king. Jack with it. Put it on there. That's him.
I'm 16.
I think Paul had a little more there than I thought.
Ooh, the big 2-4.
Easy fold for Paul Moskowitz.
Not seeing any pairs.
I think the cards got him out of their system early. Paul with another 2-4.
He doesn't like to play them cards, but
2-5. Step it
even
up.
there he's 60-40.
Seriously, give him the 2-4.
You mean I hit what I get before? So I got all the other shit.
I got an uphill back.
Yes, he is.
The big black beak.
bet with his ace. Ed Wigler folded.
He finally raised an ace. It's several of them three-handed and didn't raise them.
No, yeah, for sure. That's how you got
I think there's two of these.
Wow, Ed is getting the better hands.
Yes, he is. Paul wants to see a flop, but I don't think he's going to get to see one here.
Yeah, it's gonna go.
Come on.
Oh, yes, an all-in call or all-in raise by Ed and a fold by Paul.
Yeah.
Can I get a chip count on Paul's stack?
I requested a 2-4 for him.
It's
Oh,
close.
what's your chip count?
The ace looks like a 4.
Paul's got just over 11,000.
11.
All right, thank you. Uh-oh,
He's got
we have a video freeze again.
You want me to pause
Well,
it?
after this hand, we'll just play out this hand.
There's a video freeze.
Blinds, he's gonna have to start.
good.
He doesn't know.
So let me know when the hand's played out,
How did
please.
Paul get all those chips?
Huh.
The lights went out.
Can we play?
That's calling.
Well, I think they want us to.
Go ahead and play out this hand.
You said to play out this hand.
I will check.
Flop hits neither player.
Anybody bets here, they'll take this down.
Who can see my cards?
King of diamonds on the turn. River gives it to Paul.
Three?
3,000 bet.
3,000. What? Well,
That's a sucking bit of our dollar net.
Can I pause you?
Now we're stopping?
Oh,
Yep, pause it.
Ed bet with nothing and Paul folded.
Did he have he had a flush?
I didn't see it if he did. The check was
Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to reset here.